Well, Matt, this is a very complex evening with a lot of things going on here, a lot of pieces moving. Actually, there are 4 teams involved in deals tonight, and the Dodgers are right in the middle of all of it. They are getting Mookie Betts and David Price and a significant amount of cash from the Red Sox. They're giving up Alex Verdugo to the Red Sox. They are also trading Kenta Maeda, their right-handed pitcher, to the Twins for Brusdar Graterol, prospect with a 100-mile-an-hour arm. Graterol will then go to the Red Sox as part of the Betts-Price deal. And then in a separate trade, the Dodgers are sending Jock Peterson to the Angels for the infielder Luis Rengifo. So a lot going on with the Dodgers, but a couple of key things here, Matt. One, the Dodgers are not giving up any of their top prospects. Verdugo is a young player that they like and is a guy who's been in the major leagues, but besides him, and he's not really a prospect at this stage, he's a major leaguer, they are not giving up Jeter Downs. They are not giving up Dustin May or any of their other top guys, and that is something that obviously will bode well for them. They're also redoing their outfield, right? Betts comes in, Peterson goes out, Price replaces Maeda in the rotation. Now, the Red Sox accomplish what they've been trying to do. They're going to get under the luxury tax threshold almost certainly with this pair of moves, and they lose Price, granted. They lose Mookie Betts also. They're not going to be as competitive next season, but what they're doing is they're getting a young player, an outfielder in Verdugo, to replace Betts. They're also getting an arm in Graterol, and they're going to get the benefits from getting under the threshold and resetting their penalty rate to the minimum, which will give them future flexibility in the years to come. I'm not sure Red Sox fans are going to love this. This is not a move for 2020. This is a move for the future. And then there were the Twins, and let's not forget them here because they're getting Kenta Maeda. And this is a team that has traditionally had trouble, Matt, filling out their rotation, as we know. Right now, they're looking at Maeda, Barrios, Odorizzi, Homer Bailey, Michael Pineda when he comes off his suspension, Rich Hill when he comes off his injury, and perhaps even Julie Chassin. So they've got suddenly a lot of pitching. And it's a good move for them in that sense as well, though they give up a big arm in Graterol to get Maeda.
To the AL East now, with the Yankees improving and Boston losing their best player. I mean, he is elite. Are we talking about a foregone conclusion that New York runs away in that division?
Well, I think one of the reasons that the Red Sox made this trade, Matty, is they also think that the Rays in 2020 are better than them. I think the Red Sox were facing this reality. They had made several attempts to sign Mookie Betts long-term. None of those had played out, and they were looking at him very likely playing for another team in 2021. So they had to ask the question, how much do we want to prioritize winning in 2020 over trying to do some stuff to secure our near future? And the Red Sox, as opposed to the Dodgers, have won 4 championships in this century. You know, it used to be that they were the team with the curse, and so the pressure to win in this specific season is not as great. And obviously this is painful. You make an argument, is Mookie Betts the best home-developed player of the Red Sox since who? Wade Boggs, Roger Clemens, take your guy. This is a very painful move, but I think they were looking at their best chance into the playoffs was probably as a wild card in an AL East where the top 2 teams are very strong, and in an American League that's generally improved, right? The White Sox got better. I think the Angels have gotten better. The Rangers have gotten better. The Twins have gotten better. And I don't know that if you look at their roster right now that you still can't believe that they could find an 85 to 90 wins with pitching health and still make a run at the second wild card while having fixed their payroll a little with the near future and gotten some young talent.
Is L.A., for you, the best?
I think David Price and Mookie Betts puts them at the top. They're already a World Series caliber club. But these are 2, I'm talking not just all-stars, but you're talking about a Cy Young candidate as a pitcher, and you're talking about an MVP as a player. So you throw that in the mix with what they already have with Muncy, Turner, Bellinger, on through that roster, Seager's back healthy. This is a powerful club, and the rotation was already pretty good as well. Yeah. You know, so they lose Ryu, but you still have, you had Walker Buehler at the front. You got Kershaw still. You've got some formidable talent. And the other thing the Dodgers still do, they have a loaded farm system. So if we're heading down the stretch and they're looking around going, how do we get to the promised land? Because that's all it's about for them right now. They have the pieces to go make a move to go to get it done.
My first thought is how uplifting this has to be for sports fans in Los Angeles right now.
Yeah, this is good news that Los Angeles has sorely needed since a week ago Sunday with the tragic helicopter accident that had Kobe Bryant and his daughter in it. But, you know, that's real life. This is sports, and it's a great distraction, and Los Angeles is really excited that this really has come to fruition, where Mookie Betts is coming to the Dodgers and David Price. And they're so excited that I just got off the air doing Dodger Talk, and Andre Ethier called the show. That's how excited not only the fans are, but former players are that this is really happening.